Hi everybody, my name's Mrs. Parr. Can you tell me your name? Thank you, that's lots of names for me to remember. I know I will. I am so super excited to meet you soon. We get to play in a couple of weeks. How exciting is that? So before you start with me in September, for real, every day, all day, we get to play with each other for a couple of afternoons. And Peter and I, we can't wait. Now we're not able to meet you this week, so we thought we would make a video for you to introduce ourselves so you know a little bit about us before you come. Do you think that's a good idea? Brilliant, we think it's a good idea too. Now Peter Rabbit and I, we love to play in the reading corner, so we thought we would be in here today. We snuck in and we're going to share a story with you soon. But before we share the story, we're going to learn a little bit about me, you're going to learn about me, and then hopefully I'll learn about you. Would you do that for me? Now, I'm going to send something to your grown-ups in an email. It's going to look like this. Okay, so this is what I'm sending to your grown-ups. Would you mind having a look through it with your grown-up and telling me a little bit about you? Because I think it's important we get to know each other a little bit before September. Then I'll know how to help you learn and the things that you like, the things you enjoy. So on the front cover, you can draw a picture of yourself and write your name if you can write your name. Don't worry if you can't, a grown-up can help you. Then the first page is about your family. Who's in your family? It doesn't have to be everybody that lives with you, but you can tell me a little bit about who's in your family. You can see my family here. I've got a big girl called Scarlett, a little girl called Ivy. I've got two big cats, and I've got Mr. Parr, who's my husband, who lives with us as well. Enzo and Luna, hang on, that one's Enzo, and Luna, they're my kittens. They don't look much like kittens because they're very big. They're Maine Coon cats. Don't know if you know what they are, but they're big. And I have Ivy, who is 6, and Scarlett, she is 10, nearly 11. And a bit like you, my Scarlett is starting a new school. She's going to big school. I know you guys are coming to big school, but Scarlett's going to an even bigger school. So that's a little bit about my family. Then there's a page where you can tell me all about your favourite things. So I thought I'd share a couple of my favourite things with you today so that you feel like you know me. Now my favourite colour is pink. My favourite animal, cats. I love all animals, I have to say. Sorry, Peter. I do also like rabbits. I like lots and lots of animals, but cats are my favourite. Big cats and little cats. My favourite place is the beach. I don't mind where this beach is. I just love the sea. I love to be on the beach, especially if it's a sunny day, but I also like going on cold days. I love chocolate. Now, I do like my food. Do you like food? What's your favourite? Oh, yes. I like healthy foods and treats. And chocolate is definitely one of my favourite treats to have. And I can't even choose a favourite chocolate bar. I like them all. There's so many to choose from. My favourite story is The Lion Who Wanted to Love. Do any of you know that one? I'm going to share it with you in a few moments, so don't worry if you don't know it. And if you do, you can join in and help me. Now with this character, I wanted to know who your favourite characters are. Some children love Peppa Pig. Some people like Power Rangers or Avengers. Some children love Peter Rabbit, the Gruffalo. It could be from a storybook, it could be from a film, it could be from a TV series. I really don't mind. Today I thought, I'm going to share my favourite in a Disney film, and that is Moana. I do also love the Gruffalo. He is definitely up there in my top 5 favourite characters. But today I've chosen Moana because I think she's really brave. And we're going to talk about being brave soon. So hold that thought. So share with me your favourite characters and other bits. And here is a page where you can tell me all about the things you like. Things you like to do, things you're good at. Now, I really like makeup because I'm not just a teacher, I'm also a makeup artist, which means I can make people's faces up and I can teach grown-ups how to apply makeup. I also love to dance and I love music. I like all sorts of different music. Do you like lots of different music? Do you like making music? We can make music here if you like, and we could dance. We do lots of dancing in reception. I can't help it. And when I'm at home, I dance in the kitchen. Where do you dance? I love seeing my friends. This is definitely one of my favourite things to do. I'm very sociable, so I enjoy having fun with my friends. And my hobby is yoga. I don't know if you've ever heard of yoga or have taken part in any yoga before, but it's very relaxing. It's good for your mind, good for your body. I find it very good after a long, hard week at school. Here's a page that I haven't filled in, but I'd love to know how you're feeling. So feeling about starting school, how are you feeling? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling afraid? Tell your grown-ups how you're feeling and let me know. Tell me about things that make you feel happy, things that worry you. This is a page called Super Me, and there are lots of things for you to look down here with your grown-ups to see if you can do some of those things. And if you can't, it doesn't matter. It just helps me to understand all about you. So celebrate what you can do by letting me know. And then there's some additional information here that your grown-ups can tell me all about. But I can't wait to see you all in September, to have every day having fun with you. How brilliant is it going to be? So I shared with you my favourite story is The Lion Who Wanted to Love. And this is the story. And you may have noticed I've got Leo here, Leo my lion. You know, I told you I love cats. Leo's a big cat, isn't he? I love stories about all animals, but this is definitely one of my favourites. So I thought I'd share it with you today. And if you let me know what your favourite books are, maybe next time I could read one of your favourite stories. Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah? Okay. The Lion Who Wanted to Love. Deep in the African heartland, way out on the hot sunny plains, there lived a small lion who didn't fit in, and Leo was this lion's name. Now lions are usually fierce, and lions are meant to be strong, but Leo just wanted to love everybody and play with his friends all day long. You worry me, Leo, my darling, his mum started saying one day. You'll never survive in the animal world if you don't learn to hunt for your prey. Do you know what prey is? Ask a grown-up. But Mummy, said Leo, bewildered, I don't think I quite understand. I'm sure there are plenty of lions that hunt who could kill all the beasts in the land. And besides, when I'm close to a zebra, a funny thought goes through my head. Instead of deciding to bite through his skin, I'd much rather hug him instead. I think I'm with Leo on that one. I don't think I'd want to bite any of my friends either. I'd want to hug them too. I have spoken, said Leo's mum sternly. It's up to you now to decide. But if you insist you're not going to hunt, then there's no place for you in our pride. Oh no! Poor Leo crept off to the jungle, but hoped that with love in his heart, he'd learn how to cope in the animal world, though he didn't quite know where to start. That evening, while Leo was sleeping, he woke to the thunder of hooves, and when he looked up from his lair, he could see a whole antelope herd on the move. Some leopards were running beside them, surrounded by thick clouds of dust. Leo thought quickly. He jumped to his feet. I must help them, he cried. Yes, I must. He wants to help the antelopes. I think he's worried the leopards might do something unkind. Then he caught sight of two injured young ones who couldn't keep up with the bunch. If he didn't help them to try to escape, the leopards would eat them for lunch. Leo led them away back to safety and gave them some food they could eat. He licked their wounds clean till they both became strong, and he nursed them back to their feet. Well, that was really kind of Leo, wasn't it? Helping the antelopes, the baby antelopes too. The antelope babies kissed Leo and told him, we'll never forget that you saved our lives when we thought we were dead. You're the loveliest lion we've met. Leo was very excited. His face had lit up in a smile. It's fun making friends in the jungle, he thought. Then he lay down and slept for a while. From that day on, Leo decided to run to each squeal and each cry. He led little hippos to watering holes, and he taught baby birds how to fly. Oh, how lovely and kind, he's helping so many animals. Are you good at helping people? How do you help your friends? He helped a giraffe who'd been injured and a vulture who'd broken his wing. And even though all of his friends gave him food, he never once asked for a thing. So Leo's a giver. He always gives to other people and he doesn't expect anything in return. He just wants to make people happy. Then one day, beside a wide river, Leo heard a small animal scream. He ran to the banks and caught sight of a cheetah being swept very quickly downstream. Oh no, the poor cheetah. Please help, cried the cheetah in panic. I haven't yet learned how to swim. The waterfall's going to drown me, I'm sure. With a splash, Leo boldly leapt in. So Leo's going to help save the cheetah. He's being very brave, isn't he? He managed to rescue the cheetah and push him quite safe to the side. But as he was trying to scramble ashore, Leo slipped and got caught in the tide. Oh no, now Leo's having trouble. The river was crashing and foaming, and Leo let out a loud yelp. The waterfall wasn't too far away now, so the cheetah rushed off to find help. I wonder who the cheetah will find. Oh look, it's all of Leo's friends. The friends Leo had in the jungle all raced to the bank straight away. They wanted so much to show Leo their thanks, at last they now had found a way. Because of course Leo had always helped his friends, and now they're showing their thanks by helping him. They climbed on the rocks through the rapids and linked themselves up tail and paw. An elephant wrapped his long trunk round a tree, which anchored them safe to the shore. And that was clever, wasn't it? Big strong elephant. And when Leo got to the rapids, a lioness dipped down her head. She lifted him gently across to the bank. You're safe, Leo, darling, she said. Who is the lioness? Yes, it's his mum. You're right. My son, you're a brave little lion, she spoke in her humblest tone. I was wrong. Now I see love can bring us together. Please, Leo, she said, come back home. He was very brave, wasn't he? I'm sure he was feeling a little bit afraid right then when he had to jump in the water to save the cheetah. You've got to be strong to be different. And when you've got love on your side, you've got the most valuable gift that there is. We want you as king of our pride. So the mummy wanted him to come back and rule the pride. She wanted him to be the king. How lovely is that story? So Leo was a very brave lion because really lions are supposed to hunt different creatures. It's part of the circle of life. It's what lions do, but he didn't want to. So he showed courage because he did what he believed in. He was brave, he was strong, and he did what he thought was right. And he wanted to care for all the other animals, not eat them. He wanted to hug them, didn't he? How do you show people that you care? What do? Do you give hugs? Do you do lovely things for people? Are you brave? Are you feeling brave about starting school? A bit like Leo, you might be feeling a bit worried about the change or about doing something different, but that's okay. You can be brave too. So now it's time for Peter Rabbit, Leo the Lion and myself to go and get busy. We've got lots of playing to do. So we hope you enjoyed that story and we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Bye.